talk, inbox me. All right. We are live.
How do I look, baby?
You look good.
Okay,
Come on now.
Just want to make sure.
You look like the legend. I am King. I am King Cool C.
What's up, big baby?
In the building. King.
It's gonna be the
Tell
biggest.
me something good.
Well, this is gonna be the biggest interview of your life.
When you agreed to do the interview, see, God looks out for me. I'm so blessed when I was able to have a conversation with you, because we've seen each other. I've heard, I think, of you in passing, and I met you a couple of times. But to get to sit this close to the key. It feels really, really, really good.
Oh man, you know it's all love because you the queen of Atlanta, the queen of beauty schools, the queen of beauty schools in the building.
The queen of beauty schools, thank you.
Yeah, man, I humbly appreciate you when you reached out, and first of all, I was happy that you've been in Atlanta with your business for 10 years. Yeah. That says something, and when I dropped by your school, I saw how greatly you were engaging with your beautiful students.
I love them to death. My babies.
Yeah, the future professionals. So, I mean, you know, I'm honored to be here. And then I've always been a fan of World Star.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, let's get to it.
There's so much love. Okay, so Cool wants to get to it. So please hit us up with any questions that you have. Remember to follow I am King Cool C. Where did you come up with that? Now, I know a little bit about you, but when did you become the king?
Okay.
Cool C.
Well, basically, you know, I was a cool cat back in Ecourse in Detroit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and everybody used to just say I was cool. So, you know, when I went to beauty school, you know, I just kept the name. I was the cool.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I hear you went to beauty school?
I definitely went to beauty school.
So you can slice some hair?
Huh?
Hey, you heard me. Can you slice some hair?
Not one of the coldest ever touch a curl.
All right.
Man, that's how I got here. The hair is what got me here. I used to make $15,000 a week doing hair. I used to do 30 to 40 heads a day.
Yes.
I mean, it was crazy.
30 to 40 heads a day.
Yeah. Detroit, Michigan. They used to think that we sold drugs. We did so much hair.
That's
and we had them miracle whips, them $100,000 whips outside.
We just changed the hustle.
That's it.
We just changed what we were selling.
That's it.
Because when you got knowledge is power.
And I'm gonna keep it real, man. You know, I didn't have no father that raised me or my mama, but you know, I don't know if you heard of BMF. You know, I never told this story. I said I'm gonna save it for your show.
Come on, tell me.
So basically, I used to cut Big Meech and Terry hair.
Yeah.
They used to have them tails back in the day in the Southwest Hole. So
what's the Southwest Hole?
Okay, the Southwest Hole is a city outside of Detroit.
Okay.
So we was a small group, but we was big. So long story short, I used to cut their hair, and then I tried to dibble and dabble doing the wrong thing. But I sucked at it. So they told me, man, you need to stay doing hair. Right. So what they did, they gave me the money to go to beauty school.
Yes.
Yep.
So somebody invested in you.
Absolutely. I went to beauty school, and when I went to beauty school, it was called Virginia Farrell's. They had never won a first place trophy.
All right.
When I left, we had 21 first place trophies.
All right.
Only
so
lost
that's where
one
you got
time.
Your love for competition.
Yeah.
Because you are a competitor.
Extremely. On every level. I'm telling you,
if you're not giving a competition, you get excited on. You don't care who wins.
Man, let's get it.
What do you
Because the battle
about?
helps increase your knowledge and your skills.
It challenges you.
And that's why I'm great at what I do. I'm a hair expert because I've always challenged myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we cannot and do not have to live in a box.
And absolutely. You know, this really took me somewhere, you know, from where I come. You know how they say you ain't supposed to be here? I know I'm supposed to be here, but I came from something
real different.
Real rough. Yes, ma'am.
And sometimes that gets that hustle and drive. You can tell, even me at the school level, I can tell who's hungry.
Yes, ma'am.
That when you hungry.
Yeah.
So the biggest question I have, because I we ain't gonna tell our ages, but I know you've been in the game. How long?
I've been in the game since went to beauty school, graduated. You can really say since 1996. Yeah. I'm talking about at a high level.
Okay.
We never took the foot off the gas, even till this day. You know, Detroit really taught us to really go in and go hard every single day.
Detroit, there's two or three different shops on every corner.
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 different shops on every corner.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate Detroit. I appreciate Detroit because their swag is just special. Right. Detroit has their own uniqueness and creativity. Some wonderful things come out of Detroit.
Right.
So when you were doing here in Detroit, were you a shop owner? What did you do in Detroit before you gained national notoriety?
That's good. Well, first, after slaying, everything that I did in Detroit, if I worked for somebody, I went and owned my own salon. I owned about 14 different salons because I was in a car accident on my way to Bronner Brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, 1999.
Ooh.
So I was first.
So you were driving down?
Yeah, I was driving down. So I was driving down. We was getting ready to launch the school. Mm-hmm. So what we did, we was up 48 hours. Didn't get no rest. I had just got a new all white Cadillac truck and everything. So we was on the road on 75. Me, one of my stylists, and my brother. Mm-hmm. I started driving 20 minutes. I got tired. Mm. He got in the car. He was driving, and then he went to sleep at doing 85 miles an hour. Wow. Yeah. And that's when, I almost lost my arm, and I couldn't even curl no more.
Wow.
Yeah. So I went from making $15,000 a week to nothing.
Woo!
And I was in school for I was in the hospital for 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah. I mean, the helicopter had to come get me, take me.
And that's one of the things I try to preach to everyone I meet: multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income. One stream is not enough anymore.
No, because after that, I went crazy. I got a little money. Mm-hmm. So that's when I opened up Cool C International.
Yes,
Advanced
I remember
Academy.
Who remembers Cool C International?
Yep.
Yes, Cool C International.
We were selling DVDs.
Everything.
I probably sold over about 1 million DVDs.
You had the whole left side of Warner Brothers. Like the whole thing.
Yep.
You used to come with the man with the color.
Yeah. Big Bad D.
Big Bad D.
Yeah. It ain't been nothing like that since.
When I tell you, we need to reach back out to Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Y'all had the game unlocked, and we were excited about going. We knew we were going to see something extraordinary that we don't usually see.
But I'm about to bring all that back.
Yes, bring it back.
I just fell back so I can develop my product.
Gotcha.
My product line.
Gotcha.
Which we'll get up to that.
To it.
But just to let you know, I had a hair magazine by the name of Below Zero Hair Magazine.
Okay.
And then we also had doing hair shows, and people would hire me to go around the world to do hair shows.
I remember.
Then host hair shows.
I was on at that point. I think I was catching a bus.
Okay.
So that I could see Cool C.
Oh, that's impressive, man. So it was cool, man, but I would market and promote. I never was too good.
The streets.
I worked the streets.
That's right.
And I tell them online is beautiful, but don't forget about the block.
Ground zero. And people get so, and I love Instagram, I love Facebook, I love the fact that we have capabilities to be able to reach out and touch so many people. But I tell everyone I meet,
it's only a smidgen.
People do stuff out of relationships.
Yes.
If I can touch you, I'm going to want to feel this product. Yes. I'm going to try this product.
Yes.
But just because you send me a flyer or DM me on Instagram doesn't mean I'm going to spend money with you.
That's right.
Followers don't equal dollars.
No. And then you got a smidgen of people on there, but then everybody not on Instagram like everybody else. And then the people that's on Instagram, they got so many options, they're not going to be loyal to you.
Right.
So you got to establish a relationship and make sure that you get that relationship and you harness that relationship, and they'll be with you forever.
Right.
We want it too fast. They want it too fast.
God. I got students in school. They ready to have They ready to do everything tomorrow.
Can I keep it 100 with you?
Keep it 100 with me all the time.
While we're in this is a great time to be an entrepreneur, right?
Yes, great time.
Technology, the phone is all we need. We don't need no laptop. We don't need all that. We need the phone. Like you got the phone right there doing your thing as well. But this is one of the fakest generations I've ever seen. And the reason, and it's no disrespect to them, it's one of the generation is fake. I'm not saying individual, but the reason being because social media can make you be who you want to be that day.
But you
instead
only
of what
on
you
social
earn
media.
it. That's what I'm saying. I've seen somebody go to the clean part of the salon and then do a picture, do a video, but then the rest of the shop is jacked up and dirty. I've seen people snatch people work and act like they did it and block the person that actually did the hair.
So they don't see it.
Absolutely.
So they don't see it.
Where I'm from, when you had to do hair for magazines, you really got to know how to do hair. You got to cut behind that ear. You can't have no spritz bubbles.
Come on now.
You can't have no mousse, too much mousse. You really got to press that hair with the oil. You got to really know how to do polished hair.
They don't even use the thermal irons.
And the thermal irons is number one. It's not old. They say the thermal irons are old, but it's not. I noticed, who's that kid? I like. Now I don't dislike everybody. I'm not. I'm not sounding like the old stylist. No, I Am Lazo Arnold is one of my favorites. Tokyo Styles.
Yes.
Anthony Cuts. I really like a lot of because I took him on tour. But he uses the Marcel irons.
Yeah.
Miss Hannah Berry that's teaching the class tomorrow. She uses the Marcel irons. So it's not a bad thing. I think what needs to happen, we need to come back with some flat irons and then do some great classes showing them the benefits.
The thing is, for me, what I try to teach my people is there's a level of professionalism.
Absolutely.
I don't want them to be able to get what I give.
Absolutely.
There has to be something special, something tailored to make me want to go spend $250 in the salon. And if I know at home I can't use thermals, Marcel's. If I'm at home and I'm burning my hair out, but you give me something crisp and nice that's gonna last for 2 weeks, then I'm okay with spending my money. Absolutely. And I really feel like the industry is moving back in that direction.
Yeah, because the fad is playing out right now. See, we ain't got nowhere to hide no more. See, all your tricks and everything. That's the reason why we did the Ice Storm hair tour.
Yes.
See, we as the older generation, we talk too much and don't do nothing. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to do something and show them a different way.
Yes.
So what we did, we reverse engineered everything. I went to $50 for a $450 class. And I wanted to give value, and then ask. So what I did, I exposed all the bull crap. You told me don't cuss, right?
Well, you can cuss a little bit.
The bullshit. Because that's real shit. Realistically, I mean, we wanted to expose the fakes. I mean, because some people would charge because I Am Lonzo charge, but you're really not on that level. But you getting $450, $100, and then people leaving and telling me, because I'm in these streets, they say, basically, I went there and all I did was learn how to get a LLC.
Right.
And I got a good selfie. So I said, you know what?
You researched and did that on your own?
Absolutely. So in our class, we do 4 different hairstyles. We giving you game. Just because I have a product line, I don't want to bore you to death just talking about my products.
Right.
So I said, no, I came up doing hair. So we're doing 4 different techniques with several different techniques within one technique. So we give you so much. And everybody loving us. This is our third city.
We are doing it tomorrow. CE, our hair schools, 88 Peachtree Street, Southwest. Our DJ is on lock. Our instructor is here. Then
EDUTainment at its greatest.
It's EDUTainment with Mr. Cool C from 10 to 3 tomorrow. Inbox me, DM me if you want tickets. They are going. You understand? Y'all know me. Y'all know my brand. I'm gonna give it to you for the low and give you much bang for your buck. So you can DM me for those school prices if you are a student. And on that note, I want to talk about this product line. This new thing that I have fallen in love with. This is Iconic.
I just needed a shot.
Iconic. Please tell me about these products.
Well, basically, you know, I started off years ago with Hawaiian Silky, and then I went to Big Bad D.
Working for other folks.
But thank God I was working for Big Bad D because he's extremely good. I went in the back and he showed me how to really make the products. So I was a scientist and didn't even know it. So I worked for a product line until I owned my own product line 3.5 years ago. So I came up with this. So I knew about the product and I got with a great company. And I remember Paul Mitchell said, just put a great product in the bottle. So I wasn't fancy with the bottles and all that. See, everybody get fancy and then they run out of, So I wanted to put all the money into the product. Because we can change the bottles when we make 100 million. You feel what I'm saying? A billion, I'm sorry. Did I say that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
So I retweaked it because I say I'm not gonna let nobody outdo me doing hair, and I did hair.
Yes.
That's like Michael Jordan with shoes.
Yes.
You can't have a better basketball shoe than Michael Jordan because he was the greatest ever lived.
That's
Am I right, Big Baby?
I love about this.
Lord,
I love about this industry.
Yes.
Because we can own it.
Yes.
We can own every portion of it because we know it.
Yes.
We know it.
And that's what it is.
When I used it on one of my clients. I still
Which one did you use?
I used the foam.
Okay.
I used the
Nairobi Killer.
Stop talking about Nairobi. Okay, them other people color. I used the foam on a short hair client. When I tell you the shine that it gave, and it wasn't hard. I was still able to move it and maneuver it the way that I wanted to. So I applaud you. Good job.
Thank you. But I humbly,
Iconic.
Yes, Iconic. Ice is the Iceman Cool C, and because I'm an icon in the business, I put ice and con together. Iconic. And when you look it up on Google, thank God I made a name up. I come up first.
Yes.
I didn't even know what I was doing. But when you Google Iconic, my website come right up. So that was a blessing. But I'm gonna just tell you, we work real hard on the products because I remember doing hair and didn't have no money. So I used to use like messed up products and it would make the hair dry, brittle. But once I got across this right here, I lightened it up and I put more moisture in the products so we can.
Okay, so that's what I'm feeling.
That's what you felt.
That's not because we know that a lot of spritz have a whole lot of alcohol, and I like the fact that there's more than one. It smells good too, but there are levels to this. So if I want a medium or if I want a cool light, I got choices.
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
I got choices with this product.
It's good to have choices.
It's amazing to have choices. So please, right now, I want you guys to go and follow. I am King Cool C
on Instagram.
On Instagram, what is the IG for Icon?
Iconic Hair.
Iconic Hair.
ICEKONICHAIR.
HAIR. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. We are a couple of things. Now that he is officially an AT alien, right?
Yes.
Right.
3 years.
How has that been? Is ATL showing you lots of love?
ATL been good to me. I mean, I run into my core audience. I run into some great people doing my door-to-door services that we do. On a weekly basis, and they show me a lot of love. But what I really like about it is just the living. You know, I'm from Detroit, and I love Detroit, and I always be from Detroit. But it's like an incubator. It'll raise you, but then you gotta get out of there because it'll slay you too. So basically, coming down here just gave me a breath of fresh air, a fresh start, and just good sun, and it just feels good.
The weather down here, it can
phenomenal.
go crazy,
but
you get good.
Absolutely.
You get a good balance. That's what I'm from DC, so DC, Virginia, Maryland area. So when I tell you, I can't take the cold.
Yeah, I mean me either no more.
I can't.
I'm anti to the cold.
Anti to the cold.
But I love home. But I love here because I just can get down here and think and be amongst other rich people our skin color. And that's
amazing. One thing I tell everybody, ATL is amazing for entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Entrepreneurship is amazing. Well, give us about 2 minutes. I want to talk a little bit more about our class coming up. So give us a minute. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Cheers.